Moco is Supercell's rendition of an action RPG. I covered it quite a bit in its testing phases here on the channel, and today we just got updates from Supercell themselves about the roadmap for this game. I like seeing these because it gives me a good feeling that the game is actually going to be going live. We know that Supercell loves to put out tests of games and then after a year or 2 years kill the game, and then it's just lost in space and never actually comes to fruition. I have high hopes that Moco will not be like that and that we will actually be able to play this game because it's a ton of fun. Today I want to just take you through all of their roadmap, what we can expect from their title, and what I'm excited about. So let's dive into it. The KPI number 1. Hey everyone, it's been about a month since our initial post outlining Moco's 2024 roadmap. Without further ado, here's the first official KPI. Key Portal Insights, if you didn't know what it meant. What's so special about this past month? Well, let's just say the team started off strong and tackled what's probably and hopefully the toughest milestone of the year, early game and quest system. Love this. We have a tutorial revamp, a new quest system, new narrative story for the quest system, and tons of improvements to the user interface, maps, gears, and more. I personally don't care much about story. I like the gameplay more, although I do know that a lot of people do, and obviously with any strength we could bring to this title, I'm all about. This might not sound like a particularly tough milestone, but explaining your game in a short and fun way that is easy for everyone to understand is actually one of the hardest things about game development. We are human, of course, so naturally we encountered some challenges, setbacks, and blockers. Keep reading to find out the juicy details. Note, all visuals are considered a work in progress. Like anything, this game is a work in progress. I don't anticipate seeing it go live anytime soon. We have no idea of a release date, if there will be a release date. So yeah, everything until it is released is a work in progress. And honestly, even after they release stuff, look at Brawl Stars. Consistent work in progress over the years. Tutorial revamp. Why revamp the tutorial? Some of the loudest feedback we've received that there's no set premise for the game. Also known as players are asking themselves, why am I hunting monsters? It's a simple question to a complex yet mega important answer. Thus, the team revamped the tutorial to deliver more context and story explaining why you're hunting monsters, and more generally, reworked how players are introduced to the world of Moco. The first big and visual change is the addition of the city map at the start of the game, where players will fight a monster invasion and save helpless civilians. So this is a look at the map right here. That is the city map. Looks pretty simple. As I said, I love action RPGs. I have another channel called Echo Gaming Diablo where I play Diablo every day. This is like a Supercell universe rendition of action RPGs, and I think they did it well, keeping it light while still keeping some of the core mechanics that we all know and love from the genre. Monsters and one poor helpless civilian. So you're the monsters and there's that civilian. So you're kind of getting the story of maybe how the monsters are taking over and you need to take them out to protect civilians and mankind. The new tutorial will set premise and kick off in the game's main storyline. Players will follow a series of main jobs given by Moco's founders Luna, Jax, and Manny. Once completed, these main jobs will unlock gears, worlds, and side jobs. I think that's a good idea. Give you a reason to be playing the game. There's a new quest system as well. As you can see the image right here, we are in the home base where you have your locker. It's basically your room that has all your stuff in it. Your character, that is. Hooray, we've added a system for quests and jobs. This means players will be able to experience Moco's story through tailored jobs on top of various side jobs that will progress your character. We're talking about missions, essentially. We also reworked how jobs visually appear and how players access them. All main jobs and chats with Moco founders will be easily accessible via our Moco phone. Remember your cell phone? Because this is a very like cyberpunky style game. Your cell phone is how you get all of your information. That's what you're seeing on the screen below. Conversations with the founders will also reveal more drops of story, so make sure you read them. So for example, right here, you see destroy the invasion portals. That is one of your missions that you can get rewards for doing. Also, we have more down here in this second image. Protect 2 shrine dancers, hunt 2 slashers. The rewards, you could claim them right there from the phone. Isn't technology great? Love it. And over here, we have a little bit more. Hunt 50 little grunts in Shrine Canyon. Hunt 15 little grenaders in Shrine Canyon. Protect 2 shrine dancers in Shrine Canyon. Something I like right there is that the jobs are specific to the zone. So you don't have to go zone to zone to zone to complete your tasks. You could stay in one zone, complete them all at one time. It's more efficient. Also, you could see your gear locker behind as well, and your storage right there as well. Also, you can see that there's pets if you don't recall seeing the gameplay. Now we also have Beat Dead End, which is beating one of the zones, and you can get some rewards for doing that. Looks like a weapon right there as well. Now there's some more stuff. New map design. Now you can spot your job's objectives on the map as long as you're not too far away from them. No more wandering endlessly to find a stupid scavenger. For the beta baddies, you know what I'm talking about. I was a beta baddie. Yeah, that's me. This change also applies to the minimap in the front corner of the screen, which is great. I like that it doesn't show everything on the map, but when you're close enough to it in range, it'll pop up a dot on the map, so you kind of have an idea of where you're going to be going and where you should be going. Very good call right there. A new look to gears, eh? All gears have gotten a facelift. Here's a quick look at some of their new shininess. So just a different way that they look. I thought they looked cool before. I would anticipate the artwork changes a lot over time. Supercell, typically I've been working with Supercell for 7 years on Supercell games. Art changes, it evolves. They bring in different versions and people like different versions better. All good. I actually like the old ones and I like the new ones. It doesn't faze me either way. Now we have a dev diary. Yeah, so we faced some challenges and blockers during the past month. The implementation of what we called FTUE in dev lingo, meaning first time under user experience, pronounced FATUI, took longer than expected. We tried a few versions of the quest system before finding something we were happy with. We had multiple full team playtests of the new quest system and gathered lots of feedback. That's what we wanted to implement. All right, fine. Maybe I misread that. Gathered lots of feedback from this that we wanted to implement. Got it. They got a lot of feedback from the test system. Building richer stories into our game was a new adventure for us. We realized we needed to know more about the story to make it work. So we decided to step back and ensure it all fit together. I like that. The cascading effect of the changes, a great example here. When a small thing doesn't work as you want, sometimes you need to tear down the whole system and rebuild it. And it happens more often than you might think. That is something I believe. Let's see where that link takes us in a minute. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Got it. And we have some other things. We had an intense discussion about how we use capitalization in the game. It actually been an ongoing debate for a very long time. Team morale was raised with the release of Helldivers 2. Kudos to Arrowhead Game Studios. All right, another one. And that's it. And one more thing for now. A lot of work has also been done to improve worlds, characters, and overall experience of the first maps. The gears shown above were just a little taste. The artists have also been working on improving maps, monsters, and skins, but more on that later. Wink. One more thing. We hope the first Moco KPI was interesting. Let us know if you'd want to see or know for the next milestone, which is skins. Also, you can join their Discord and all of that. I love Moco. I think it's a great game, and knowing that I love Supercell games, and that's kind of where I started, I plan to play this when there is another test version. I plan to bring it to you guys on the channel and share with you what the game offers and what's available inside of Moco. I'm looking forward to the new changes, and I just wanted to keep all of you up to date so that you knew what was happening, so that you can get involved in the excitement as well. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything mobile game related or any more Moco.